You can spend money, enjoy life as long as this is the most important slide of the entire evening. Write it down.
The king of high ticket sales. World's highest paid consultant. Media celebrity. Multi-millionaire entrepreneur. Acclaimed TEDx speaker. International best-selling author. Dan Lok.
You can spend money, enjoy life as long as your first goal. Every year you increase your earning ability, your high income skill, by at least 10%. By at least 10%. Your second goal, every year you will save more than you saved last year. Every year, you set a goal, you will save more than more you saved last year. Your third goal, every year you will increase the amount you save in terms of a percentage of your income. That's the most important piece. Your third goal, every year you will increase the amount that you save in terms of a percentage of your income. I'm not asking you to be cheap and to be frugal. No, I love my credit card. It's not about that. It's about increasing your earning ability. You follow the ratio as long as you put aside a certain percentage and you're investing. Spend what you want. Enjoy life. How many of you like nice things? Yeah, I like nice things. I like nice things. I don't look good in cheap suits.
Nobody does.
Yeah, I like nice things. So it's okay to get the nice things. The problem is people making this much and then they spend that much. When I'm making that much and I'm spending this much, I can buy what the fuck I want. It doesn't matter. As long as I keep within that, it's okay. Yes? So, next important slide. This is it. Save more, much more. That's why the 10% stuff doesn't work. It is not enough. If you're making 30, 40K, you save 10%, doesn't mean shit in 20 years. It does not mean anything. You have to keep increasing your income, and every year you want to save more, much, much more. So if you're making less than $50,000 a year, save what percent? What percent? 10%. If you're making $50,000 or more but less than 200K, save 15%. If you're doing 200K or more but less than $500,000, save 25%. If you're doing $500,000 or more but less than $2 million, save 35%. If you're doing $2 million or more but less than $5 million, save 40%. If you're making $5 million or more, you should be saving at least 50%. The rest you can spend whatever you want. Blow it however you want. Reward yourself. That's okay. But you need to increase your earning ability. And that's a combination of your scalable business as well as your high income skills. That's the slide. That's the slide. This is how we have many people in the audience. Jeremy has experienced this. He's made a lot of money, blew a lot of money. Earl has experienced. Where's Earl? Earl, come to the mic. Come to the mic. Come to the mic, my friend. Come to the mic. Round of applause. How much money I just saved you, man?
Shit. I wish I knew this back then.
I know. Okay, go ahead.
Story?
Yeah, whatever story didn't follow this, what happened?
I did not follow this. I didn't follow the wealth triangle thing either. I totally didn't. I actually skipped all 3 steps, somehow made $50 million and then screwed everything.
Yeah.
So the worst day of my life, I lost $48 million. It was a bad day. This system makes so much more sense now. Like all the pieces that he's kind of putting together in the puzzle here makes absolute sense, right? That high income skill. Guess I've rebooted. I've come back. I've done the high income skill. I'm actually sitting around the 200-ish thinger, but I'm not saving 25, so shit. So I gotta do that. So all the stuff, all the stuff he's talking about here, this all makes so much more sense. It's like that compounding effect, and you've got backup plans for everything, which is what's really key, right? So the stuff I'm getting from this talk is really that high income skill is super, super, super important, and that growing of that high income skill, I can see now that that's what you're falling back on. But since it's growing year over year, you're not falling back on something less. You're not falling back on something that's negative.
That's right.
So yeah, but if you guys, yeah, if you want, I'll share the story over a beer or whatever. I'll let you know how I lost $48 million. Just don't do that. It's a bad idea.
Go ahead. Who? A question, yes.
So 2 questions.
Yes.
First question is this: when you say save, what exactly do you mean? And second, does this apply to the personal income or the business income?
Okay, good question. When I say save, it means put money aside. I know. What I do, okay, because I like to spend. So I will have multiple accounts. I make sure once the money is saved, because people talk about pay yourself first, right? Nobody does it. This is good theory. Nobody does it. So what I do, just for myself, that when I make the money, I truly move the money into an account, that I don't touch it.
So it sits in the bank.
Yeah, it sits in the bank. Then when I accumulate enough, then I'll do whatever investments I want to make, right? So that means saving. I have some people that are entrepreneurs that they actually have a bank account and tell the manager, once I put money in, don't let me take it out. Like, I don't care, you need my thumbprint, whatever. Once it's in, don't let me touch it. I don't care if they say my house burned down, I need the money, don't let me touch it. Right? Like it's the elected discipline. That happens too. But once you put it away, no. But now, with personal income, of course it's not personal income, it's business income. Because whenever you get taxed, right? So guys like us, we tax at the highest income bracket anyway, right? So it's business income. Put it aside, yes.
Okay, speaking of tax, you have to collect all this money, GST,
Yeah.
and save money for federal tax.
Yeah.
Is this a good idea? I'm not sure. I was thinking about it. It's like you take that money, you put it in a tax-free savings account, so it grows while you wait to pay it.
Yes,
That's
yes.
a good idea.
But that also, again, I'm not your accountant, right? Talk with the accountant, depends on where you are, income bracket, but consult with a professional. Or what's the most tax advantage way of doing it, and depends on what type of investments you want to make as well, right? So consult with a professional. The important thing is the ratio. The problem is most people, as the income grows, their spending increases. You can increase, but just follow the ratio. Anything below that you can spend. Go spend, have some fun. But as your income grows, you should have this. Make sense? Yeah, this is the most important slide. Now I know. Yes?
Then what taxes? Before or after taxes?
It's all up to you. If you want to accumulate wealth faster, of course, right? You can do all the tricks. Well, then it's after tax, after expense, and all this, after the bank fee, you can play all that game. Or,
You invented the rules.
you know, right? It's all up to you. Truly, it's up to you. But the more you save, and keep in mind, I'm not saying being cheap. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about how you manage your money. If, as your business grows, your income grows, you put aside money. And here's what's interesting about money. I'll talk about the psychology of money for a second. That people talk about that a lot of the theories you get from different financial books, it's very logical. Yes, it's very logical. The problem is we are human beings. We are emotional. We are not logical. So I have people who are very, very cheap. Have you ever watched extreme couponing and those type of shows? They dive in the dumpster and they buy like 200 toothpaste and then 300 shampoo, right? The problem with that is you are training your mind, although you feel like you're saving money, but you're actually training your mind to have a lot of scarcity and fear about money versus the abundant mindset that I know I'm making more, I'm putting money aside, and here's what's very interesting. That's why I talk about the FU money idea. It's not so much, it's the attitude or, not care about the world. Is you have such financial confidence when you have money, when you're putting money aside, that discipline, that any business deal, any client you're talking to, you're not desperate. You come across confident. You come across, you know what? I've got a solution. You've got a problem. I could help you in exchange of money. You want my help? Glad to help you. You don't want to do business? Doesn't really affect me. When you have that kind of attitude, when you're at that place, guess what? Money comes to you much faster. Money comes to you when you don't need it. Money doesn't go to the people who desperately need it. Because if money does, all the people at Hastings will be filthy, stinking rich. Money goes to people who don't need it. Money goes to people who can multiply it. So when you are from psychology-wise, when you are, well, you know what, that's okay. I mean, I already have enough. I have my money aside, I'm saving, I'm investing, I'm okay. Well, you know what, let's do some business. From that place of strength, people love it. How many can sense when you're doing business with people and they're just desperate and they need it and they need money right now? Have you seen those people? Do you like doing business with those people? No. On the other hand, how many sense you're doing business with a professional? And you know they're professional, they know their shit, and they got the goods, and you know they charge a lot, but you know they can produce results, right? Yeah, and you like to do business with those people, because success attracts success. Success attracts success, and that's why I kind of elevate you guys. Come here dressed up, can't get rich looking poor. You cannot get rich looking poor. You can't get rich feeling poor either. That's why to elevate, it's not about the suit, it's not about the policy, it's about upping your game. You want to charge more money? Be more professional. Dress nicer. Casual, doesn't matter. You know, at home, doesn't matter. But in business, never get a second chance to make a first impression, okay? Hi, this is Dan Lok. Welcome to Dan Lok TV. I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now you might ask, why should I? Every week, I'll post 2 new videos, all focusing on helping you becoming a better entrepreneur. You will be challenged. And you will be inspired, and you will be motivated. More importantly, you'll get practical ideas and strategies that will take your business to the next level. So go ahead, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification so you don't miss out on a single episode. I promise you, you won't regret it.